Officials say dozens are dead and the death toll is likely to rise as rescue teams continue to search for the missing in central Texas. More than 20 inches of rain fell in parts of central Texas, leading to a drastic and sudden rise in area rivers. As Fox's Matt Finn reports, local Texas authorities say search and rescue is their #1 priority as teams work 24/7 to find any survivors.
Dozens are dead in central Texas after ravaging flooding on the Guadalupe River left a path of destruction in its wake. Rescuers are urgently searching for survivors on Saturday using drones, helicopters, and boats.
They have rescued or recovered more than 850 people, some clinging to trees to save their lives.
At least 24 children are missing from Camp Mystic, a Christian summer camp near the river. Families were seen waiting at reunification centers Friday, hoping to get information on their missing loved ones. Authorities warn the death toll could rise as the chance of finding survivors shrinks each day.
Search and rescue is the priority.
Destructive waters rose 26 feet in just 45 minutes in the middle of the night Friday. Critics are questioning authorities on why camps and residents in the Texas Hill Country did not receive proper warnings and preparation for the floods.
Everybody knows that the weather is extremely difficult to predict. We know that everybody wants more warning time, and that's why we're working to upgrade the technologies that have been neglected by far too long.
Locals surveying the damage of overturned vehicles and tree limbs near the river are reflecting on rebuilding.
We'll recover. We're a community. We'll nurture each other. We'll take care of each other.
And forecasters say the threat of more flooding in the area could linger into Sunday. In Los Angeles, Matt Finn, Fox News.
Cody, just terrible to see all the destruction and
it's brutal, and you know, there's a lot that goes into it. There's a lot of history here. Central Texas specifically is kind of that battle zone between the super dry desert of West Texas, and then you have the Gulf moisture and the tropical moisture of Southeast Texas. And so there's this part of the world, this climate that they're in that specific spot. And there are other parts of the world that have the same thing, deal with both drastic droughts and then big time floods. And unfortunately, this is one of those circumstances. It's just kind of a perfect storm, no pun intended. It was late at night. Rivers rose quickly. The flash flood warnings were issued by the National Weather Service. You couldn't get word out fast enough because, let's face it, most folks were camping. It was a relatively isolated area where folks were, and I can't imagine cell service is all that great. So it literally was kind of the perfect combo for this type of scenario to happen. So I'm going to walk you through at least a little bit what happened. There's what's happening now. Thankfully, a lot of the rain has fallen apart, although may redevelop a bit in the overnight hours. Flood watches remain in effect in central Texas for at least the next 24 hours. So here's a 48-hour loop. Let this loop a couple of times. It doesn't look super significant on radar, but just know that there's tropical moisture. We're talking rainfall rates of 3 to 6 inches per hour. And notice how it sits over one spot or one individual spot for several hours at a time. Well, you do some math. It doesn't take a genius to know that that's going to add up quickly. And so that's where they kind of ran into some issues. It was mostly Thursday night, Friday morning, and then redeveloped just west of Austin late last night and early this morning. So it was 2 separate locations. And check out some of the rainfall totals. So this blob on here, all the locations in central Texas getting more than 6 inches of rain. Put that over central and southern Minnesota, and it encompasses the entire area south of 94. So imagine 94 southward all the way to the Iowa border, covered in 6 or more inches of rain, and in some cases 15 plus, and in one case 20 plus. So you'd imagine what that would do to our soil around here. Well, it's not any better in central Texas, and so that's what's caused the significant issues. Obviously, they have river levels up. They now have lake levels up, and so they're going to be dealing with that, unfortunately, for a while. Meanwhile, the tropics getting active as well. This is actually a tropical storm, a new tropical storm. It's our C, so it's the third one. Chantal, it's moving to the northwest, or north, I should say, at 7 miles an hour. It's 80 miles off the coast, so we do some quick math again. Should be on shore in about 12 hours. Just some coastal flooding, a little bit of heavy rain expected with that tropical storm.